Good morning. It was actress Whoopi Goldberg who said, "When you are kind to someone in trouble, you hope they'll remember and be kind to someone else, and it'll become like a wildfire." Martha Washington, wife of America's first president, isn't quoted very often, but the following is worth passing on. She wrote, "I am still determined to be cheerful and happy in whatever situation I may be. For I have also learned from experience that the greater part of our happiness or misery depends upon our dispositions and not upon our circumstances." End of quote. In a little community, a hard-working man died. Life hadn't been exceptionally kind to him. Several financial reverses had dug a hole that, well, he never was really able to climb out of it. But he kept at it. He didn't blame God for his lot in life. He maintained a good outlook, and his character only became stronger with the passing of years. Yes, his children wore hand-me-downs to school. But ironically, they were always among the most popular kids in that little town. The house they lived in was nothing to brag about. It certainly wouldn't have made the cover of a magazine. But there was always plenty of love in that humble dwelling. Always enough love to go around. But the cancer ravaged his body, and in a matter of weeks his widow was making arrangements for a burial. The county had to help with expenses. A simple, flat-top wooden box was rolled to the front of the little church his family had attended for years. His wife and children were apprehensive. They wondered if hardly anyone would attend the services. Would their obvious poverty be a final slap in the face to their loved one? But this widow didn't need to worry. When she and her children arrived 20 minutes before the memorial service was to begin, the building was already full, and people were milling around outside. And by the time the funeral began, more than 100 people were standing outside. At the close of the service, as people began filing past the casket, his widow, wiping the tears from her face, leaned over and whispered something to her oldest son. And here's what she said: "If Papa could have only known how many people he touched during his life, if only he could have known." Now, I don't know what all that story is intended to teach us. I really don't. But one thing I'm pretty sure of: character and compassion are two of the best barometers for measuring the real success of someone. In the diary of Anne Frank, this amazing young woman wrote, "Human greatness does not lie in wealth or power, but in character and goodness." I'm Larry Hatfield. God bless.